Tenno, you will make an excellent hunter.
Always a pleasure. Let's check what's next.
These radio towers carry top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages. You have captured a radio tower. We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy has captured a tower. Dominating. Keep it up. You have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone. The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages? They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it. Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communication. Must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival. Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Get ready for a capsule. Additional life support has arrived. Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. Extraction is available, if you need it. Another job well executed.
It's that time again, dreamers. Later.
Alright, we're back. Well, I was playing with some buddies, but now they're not here, so yeah, oh well. Let me reopen Twitch as soon as it decides to work. There we go. Should be working. Yes, it is. Okay. So, I want to real quick try out Harrow. Well, hold on. I should still have the build equipment to double check. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's see. No, that's fine. Let's see how it goes. Because I know I have my first build, which is pretty nice, but I need to check on the second build for me, allies, and such like that. So, you know, that build stuff. Because most of my builds, I guess, they're relatively more of soloing.
The art
Because
of
that's
combat
mainly
must be
how I play in
practiced
this, you know?
to truly master the canvas of war.
And then there's some frames you would prefer to solo than play with people. Here's a good example. Maybe Baruch.
They have just shut down all
That'd probably be a
systems.
decent
I'm
example.
sending life support capsules your way.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's actually doing decent, I suppose. Nothing not too good.
Life support incoming.
It's good to have punch through with the Furas, because the laser beam does not have to make punch through, so you yourself have to put on the punch through. Because it doesn't just go through enemies. You have to actively put on punch through to make it go through them. My opinion, I didn't switch Madari. I was thinking,
I
I don't know.
delivered a life support capsule
If you want to
the
use
area.
Harrow, I would
Activating
probably
it will
strongly
buy you more
recommend
time.
Madari over Zaruk because, number one, you're going to generate so much energy with Harrow. Number two, it is a heck of a lot more convenient. And number three, you get more ability strength out of it than Zenimir. So, yeah. Hold on, I need something distribution. Let's do that. And then let's stack up the damage for that quick bonus. And yeah. I might as well get some energy boost, I suppose.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, most of the time I don't do punch through because more. But then there's times where it is pretty nice to have some punch through. But for example, Dante's innate infinite punch through for the Noctua, why that's perfect for several reasons. Like A, for the buffing, B, for the damage. And then C, when you go to certain bosses, like the Albania Scoldra Efron tank, the H5510. I think that's how they call it. That's what they called it. It is great for that because it counts multi-shot as multiple hit points. So, yeah. But then, of course, if you have infinite punch through, then it just literally goes through the thing and hits it a bunch of times. So that's probably need to do another status effect onto the Furious. Alright, do it there. Yeah, the reason I have two loadouts is, like I said, this one I play solo, and then another where it's optimized for squads and such. Because yeah, the solo one, that's the invisible one, where you yourself are going to be wanting to get that every single kill and headshots and everything. But then the one for squad is when you have a squad, that's going to be taking almost all the kills. So it kind of gets a little complicated with the first one, so you have to switch over to it. Don't want to do armor. Not, I almost said armor. Don't want to do shields. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. Do it now. Hold on. Let me become invincible so I can keep up the shields.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Oh, I'm still fine. Gotcha. Alrighty, so yeah, this build is not too bad so far. Because we get a bunch of shields, got constant energy. I think it's good now. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I would not recommend going for negative efficiency on Hero. Yeah, you can get a whole bunch of energy, but here's the thing. Efficiency and strength affect the energy regen you get from your third ability. You see what I'm getting? And then you are going to be casting your abilities a decent bit of time, so that's going to be a nip in the butt, because casters, you know, you usually want to have a decent amount of efficiency. I gotta double check what blue shards. I'm pretty sure I may have gone for all blue. All blue, but all shields for the secondary buff. Like for the second abilities buff, where it's like more duration for each pop power thing of shields. I had to pop my fingers. My apologies for all that cracking. Let me check. I don't know if there is a limit to how much. Oh, they're all tap forged. Okay, my bad. I thought. Okay, yeah. So they're all should, because as you can see right here, like you get. For this right now, you get 2.38 seconds for every 100 shields. So you roughly get a bunch. That's all I'm gonna say, a bunch. Yeah, you get life steal, get ammo. Yeah, not ammo. Reload speed, fire rate. That's always nice. Crit for every 100. Hold on. Let me go over to this. Actually, let me make sure it's still. Really? I thought you could. Oh, because I don't have ability strength. from Intensify. That's why it's not showing up. Okay, I was confused at first. He was confused at first. But yeah, more shows from that. What the heck does this do again? Condemn other players will trigger 100% of the effects of Penance and Thurible when attacking chained enemies. Basically, when you chain them up with this, and this, well, I have actually no idea what the hell that does. Allies in range take 50% less damage while channeling Thurible, conditional energy charge. Allies in range. Oh, channeling. I think it's saying, oh, when you're channeling, as in like, hold on, if I can, that little animation. When you're doing that, I'm pretty sure that's when they take less damage. I could be wrong. I've never used it, so I don't really know. But yeah. What else? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think. So yeah, this one would be basically a no helmet build. aka you don't use a helmet. You don't helmet over anything. So this you'll use if you want to helmet anything. aka like you want to solo, go with evade. I personally went over the first ability because everything else you will be keep on using. Because second ability, as you can see right here, you get more fire rate, more reload speed. If you really need it, you get lifesteal. What is that? Oh, initial. Okay. Thurible, this is where you get your energy. And then Covenant, all that good crit. So yeah, this is the very few times I think people will use Lasting Covenant because, well, you see, Lasting Covenant makes you invincible when you first cast it, does a little duration, then ends, and then you get the crit bonus. But you can't recast it until like when it's done. So I don't think people use this too often for that reason. But when you come over to the invisible build, aka this build, when you use evade, well, when you're invisible almost all the time, you're not really going to be taking damage, so it only makes sense to use Lasting Covenant. You don't need to use Arcana Intensify because you're not really going to be taking damage, so it's just like, meh. I think Arcana Intensify will probably work with Harrow, because whenever you take damage, like his health takes damage, you get health through the ability. So theoretically, Arcana Intensify should work. But I don't think it's going to trigger very often because you have so much freaking shields, and then you can become invincible. So, yeah. Also, let me change the aura slot, because I don't know why I have it as the... yeah, probably go with that, because, enemies have less armor, so that makes them easier to kill. Let's see. Holster amp, like, this type of stuff, I just don't 100% like, because then you have to constantly switch between your weapons back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like, oh my god! So, I just personally don't like it. I guess you do. Hold on. I don't know. Where is the... What was it called again for ammo efficiency? What? Crap, I can't remember. While sliding aim gliding, ammo efficiency. I swear there's one with headshots. Or maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. I swear there's one with headshots. Huh. Okay. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. Probably. I don't know. I thought there was one was like, oh, when you have headshots, you have ammo efficiency. So I probably was thinking of something else. Probably. I personally don't really like that nail climb. I'm just gonna say it right here and now. I do not necessarily like it one bit because it literally has like one bullet in each magazine. The only reason there's another bullet is because this little thing. So let me read the passive. Headshot grants you 100% ammo efficiency for 2 seconds, as well as 0.5 critical damage and 20% status chance. Stacks up to 3 times. Double magazine size when wielded by Hero. That is the main reason I don't really like the nail because of the freaking magazine. So it's like meh. But if you wanted to build into it, I wouldn't advise against it. It's just a pain in the butt, to say the least. So I'm gonna go deadhead because you're probably mainly gonna go for headshots anyway, because this thing. So overall, it is pretty darn good crit, but then as you see, status garbage. So crit damage is increased by 1.5, and then status is 60%. So I don't know if that means flat status or if it literally means like, oh, 60% of this. So I don't really know, to be honest. I wish I knew, but I don't. I don't know. I'm actually curious. I want to play with Hero a little bit more. There we go, the beautiful dual toxless. I want to play with Hero a little more. And then I want to try out a Valor. Because I watched a video that was talking about her, like the ups and downs and blah blah blah. Speed, mainly the issue, so. Like, I won't lie, initially, I thought she was absolute garbage.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only
I did some little
true mastery of the Tenno arsenal.
I switched to Dari again. Oh well, who cares? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Life support has been cut off.
Yeah.
They're trying to choke
I first
you out.
played her, thought she was absolute garbage.
I'm sending auxiliary life support.
I won't lie. I genuinely do. But then. Most of the time, we only take Oh yeah, first ability makes it moi when doing headshots, because as you can see, it perfectly freezes them into place where their heads are beautifully exposed.
Life support incoming. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Let's redo this. And let's get our energy back. Yeah, you really don't need to do too much channeling of energy. only reason you really would want to is if you have. Actually, really, yeah, relatively, there's actually really nothing you need. I mean, the only exception I would think is like if your teammates are using abilities that like shoot through their energy. But other than that, nothing else. Like Harrow and Avara or headshot focus Warframes may be nice to pair if you want to do it in a team because
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Like Sato 9 for example. Sato 9 is focused on headshots and Harrow more like the energy and also boosts your crits. And yeah, you know, that's just an example. I'm just saying in general, you know. It would be nice. Like generally that's the only reason I could think to why you need to channel so much energy into throwable is if your allies are just chewing through their energy or if for some reason you are, which most of the time you... Did you seriously just take both guns in one swing? I understand one gun, but dude took both my guns in one go. What? Bastard. That's all I'm gonna say, you bastard. Whatever. Oh, it's a game. I got the back, so okay. No hard feelings on one of these dead anyway, also. I was trying to shoot him. I'm curious now. How are the buffing people for Archway? How do they? Just curious. Okay, well the fire rate is off the walls. Oh, we get right. Oh, hell. Yeah, again, that's like the only negative thing about AoE weapons, in my opinion, is that they'll tend to not
the operative has just made their first discovery.
you over as well. I had to
Keep
stop
up the good
talking
work.
because my phone went off, so I thought it was something important.
Extraction is ready.
But I don't think it was anything important, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, I suppose, you know? Because you don't want to exactly have to see news like, oh, the family member's in the hospital. Mr. Smooge. Get in my office. Just wanted to get that charged up. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, we're going to switch to it. So, yeah, so they gave me some insights into Evolve. Oh yeah, that's right, I was talking about Evolve, how I thought she was absolute garbage, but then Baba did some testing and she's not as bad. So, apparently, any weapon that produces sound will cancel out her invisibility. I thought it was just any weapon. in general, other than her bows. No, it just turns out if it makes sounds, it's going to make you stop using Chrome, which obviously is a little convenient a decent amount of the time. Let's see. I need to try builds. I don't know, I have to see. I gotta see the stuff. So let me see what this notification. Yeah, it's literally just an extractor notification for Warframe. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. Oh, who cares? Oh, whatever. Yeah, there's an hologram mod that makes her bow and arrow from net. Nice.
Good fortune, hunter.
That's not. Okay, sure. Sure, whatever, boss. I mean, I'm going for flipping credit booster and it puts me down. Okay, cool. Cool. Not nothing. Alright, so let me look at this. So. Apparently, you want some range. Apparently. Let's try this. Oh, this is being stupid right now. So, Skudowski. I don't know what to put on for this. Which is kind of irritating in my opinion. That's sprint. Why not? Because apparently you need some parkour speed with her to actually be moving around. Infiltrate Vara's. Oh yeah, that's right. Sure. How much? Oh, so that skills of ability strength. Okay. Cool. If I had quiver, dash fire. Each hit increases projectiles critical chance by 50% up to 3 quiver fires. Okay. Quiver dash fire augment grants allies critical damage and prevents status. Okay. Let me try that out, I suppose. Where did I go for the bow? And so I watched it, they were saying like, oh, don't use it. No. So, status is garbage. Okay. Oh, let's see how it goes. Deadhead, 360%. What is? Hold on. On headshot gain. What's the difference? Because I know it says, oh, on headshot, but like, what's the difference? Whatever. We'll just have to see. Why is my throat being crap? Right. Whenever you go for an invisible Warframe, all I can do is most likely suggest and advise using a companion, a sentinel, rather than a companion, because it is a hell of a lot more convenient. So, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, God, that's right. Because this thing, it takes longer. More duration equals it takes longer for it to buff. That's why I don't really like it. Oh, so that directly... Oh, okay. That directly is entwined with your strength. So every % of strength. Okay, that's nice. Alright. So... Pro... So Prowl likes to give you more headshot buffs. Okay. And then also loot enemies, apparently. Oh yeah, the bow, because on base it does multi-shot. It's just like 7 arrows, and it's like, But that's just... Yeah. So... See, concentrate... Yeah, see, this is the good one. Concentrated arrow with a plus 25% base crit chance on full charge. Additional 50% chance and explodes in a 7-meter radius on weak points. Removes punches. So it seems whenever you get a headshot, it does a little explosion, basically. Nice. That's nice. Oh, actually, is there anything else I would like to replace? No? Yeah, oh well. Let's see how it goes. No guarantees it'll be a very good run, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, let me get in a more open field because I want to try to trip the wire thing. I guess Cirrus, I don't know. As soon as I can find a Draco. Screw him, I'll try that. Because I want it to be a more open spot so I can actually try out the
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid
dash
it.
one.
Trust in your training.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Huh. Like I said, I'm still generally surprised. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot, oh wait, no, you can jump. Okay, so you can't bullet jump. Oh. I always hate that when it should be a headshot, but when it's not.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, as you can see, surprisingly not too bad. We can get that. Oh yeah, and this is without a whole bunch of investment. So that also presents a screwage.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Huh. I had no idea that Avara's thing would count towards it. Okay, that's always nice. damage knocked out player. Increase damage on next shot.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Yeah, I'll play with it.
30-second warning. Another life support capsule is now available.
How come there's times, most of the time you can go through them and then other times it's blank? It's just stupid. Whatever. Whatever.
Life support activated. Life support incoming.
See, that's the stupid crap I don't like with acolytes. Actually, no, that's just one of them. That for some
We're running out of time.
they just automatically know your pinpoint exact geological location, which is completely stupid in my opinion.
Additional
It's
life
just so
support has
stupid.
arrived.
I don't like it one bit. It's dumb.
Life support has been replenished.
I was about to say I had it.
The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it.
Apparently you can run on this.
Tenno, extraction is ready.
Why did I become visible? So apparently, yeah, you can
Get
loot
ready for a
enemies
capsule.
when you're within a certain proximity, because I'm pretty sure it is affected by ability range. See, this is why I don't like survival is okay. Sure, I guess why not become visible for everyone to see? Because I did absolutely.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Life support has been replenished.
Hold on. Let's get out. I'm most likely gonna take off toxic because it's not doing too much. And also, I need more slots. What did I just death from above? Achieve 30 stealth kills from zipline.
You exist to
Oh,
strike.
look at that.
You
Okay.
strike to
Gotcha,
win.
gotcha.
We're running out of time.
Man, there was a
Consider
diamond
extraction.
achievement. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Alright. Just, I still have to do I have to do railjacks, I have to ride more velocipods. I'm almost done with that. I need to do, good lord, excuse me. I need to do more perfect conservation captures and orb valleys. I need to explore all the Eidolon tombs. I mean, caves, my lord. Explore all caves and orb valleys. Complete all the cave drives and orb valleys. Beach top standings for Fent kids. Ride 1 million meters on a cave drive. Complete all 7 tests on Moon, aka Lua. Travel 500 meters in a single slide across the Prince of Eidolon. Complete chains of hero quests. That I know I already did, but unfortunately it bugged a little. So, yeah. Alright. Where's the trunks? Is there anything that I can just use for more fire rate instead of Oscar function? Cause that free up. Yep, there we go. That's gonna free up. Happy. Oh, no, put that there. Put that there. Cause we benefit more in my opinion. Cause that gave 55. This gives us 120. Hold on. Yeah, that gives us 120 instead of the 110s. Yeah, we get more. Critical delay. That's great. We want crit. Maybe. We'll try. We'll see how it goes. Can I... Okay, get out that. Can I do chamber? Okay. Let's see. Probably don't need all that crit. So let me put on distribution. Cool. Cool. Probably switch with augmented. Yeah, so we can get more strength out of it. Let me think what I can replace, what I should and can replace over Navigator. No. Maybe. No. Well, no. Maybe. No. Wait. Maybe. Nah. Maybe. No. Maybe. No. Wait, maybe, yeah. No. Wait. Maybe. No. Okay. What do I wish? Well, hold on. Goodness, nourish. Rhinos warm. This is actually a little competition because both of them technically give out a weapon. They give more damage overall. Let me see. Oh wait, I need Archon. I need to try out Archon shards real quick. I should have. There we go. I knew I had some yellows. So let's try out some parkour velocity to help her scooch along. I didn't think there's anything else. Yeah. Because apparently parkour velocity, I'm pretty sure it affects rolling, which would be the... Oh yeah, it does. Which will be the main way of moving and such. Because of prowl being an absolute... not a fun word. So if I need energy, I'll put on Nourish. If I don't need to worry about it too much, then I'll just use
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Wait, I took toxin, right? Yes. Wow, Slash is really obliterating them. I'm stuck on the... Oh, cool, man. Cool. I was stuck on a freaking... Oh, my God. Alright, that's awesome. Awesome.
Get ready for a capsule. Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
The only downside, necessarily too much, is that prowl is an absolute... What's the word? Anti-movement. Anti-movement. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Because you really cannot do much of Warframe stuff other than like jump, walk. Yes, you can't even freaking run. You can't even freaking run, man. But you can't do much of Warframe stuff, which is bullet jump. Literally is. Right.
Life support on the way.
I am screwed, regardless. Of course it still drains. Of course it still drains energy whilst you're not invisible when you want to be
I've delivered
invisible.
another life support capsule. Seconds left.
My main issue is energy consumption.
Life support activated.
That's good to know.
You are running out of time. Tenno, prepare for life support. Life support has been replenished.
So I'm most likely gonna put Rush on because this is just being absolute not fun.
Additional life support has arrived.
I just love it so freaking much.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
I know this is not the prime version of Warframe, and that's probably people will probably be saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do so much judgment on the weaker version."
Life support incoming.
They're literally gonna perform the exact same. This is a demo, basically.
Tenno.
Like, you know how you
Extraction
can play
is
a
ready.
demo for a video game and then you know if you like it or not? Same situation. Same exact situation. Avara, I can see her being good. I just highly doubt I'm going to use her much
Another life support
at all.
capsule is now available.
Because she's not my style. I don't like it too much. Trying to play her is no. I will give her a chance, duh. But I'm not liking it. Like Banshee, I think Banshee is the only one I actively dislike. Because I have tried and tried with Banshee. And she does not work out with me. So yeah. Okay. I don't think I. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay. No. Well, I was gonna try to put on Equilibrium, but unfortunately, I'm not getting much of a chance to do it. I'm gonna put on a duration. Action, I wanna see. Which one's gonna affect it more? 0.41. 0.35. Okay. Efficiency it is. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to replace Navigate. Actually, hold on. I think I'll try her several more times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace Navigator with Nourish. Because who the bloody devil is going to use Navigator on a daily basis? I can see, because apparently there are some builds where they'll use the hell out of Navigator and it actually nukes the place. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them players. So, yeah. Listen. So, load out trigger sim. What the actual bloody hell is that supposed to mean? So, I'm still trying to think what the hell, but I don't know. I really don't know what to say. So, okay. We have the arrows, we have nourish, we have prowl, which is an absolute. Then we have Artemis bow, aka the bow and arrow. So, let's try this again. Thrice times our charm. Like I said, she's not bad. And like I also said, I'm probably not going to use her much at all. Respectively,
and you
I
may yet
don't
avoid
like
it.
her.
Trust in your training.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Of course they couldn't shoot me. Perfect. Huh. I'm surprised that Slash is really doing its job in this build. That's not even freaking. Whatever.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
It seems I'm going to really need equilibrium because this ammo, not ammo, this energy for prowl
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
cannot use on zip.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Seriously. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome for now.
Life support on the way. You are running out of time.
Are you joking, man? Today's not the day, man. It is really
Additional
not
life
today. I'm
support
just not
has
feeling
arrived.
it today. I'm just not feeling it today.
Seconds left. Life support has been replenished.
Now, can I please get back up?
Get ready for a capsule.
Hmm, 1.4 move. Nice. Which one was sleep? Okay, let's see how it goes. Don't know if it'll be nice, good, well, but we'll see how sleep does.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Wow, it
30
did
second
jack
warning.
schmuck to the acolyte. That's great to know. I mean, I guess it did affect them, but like, what was that? 3 seconds? 3 or less seconds? Awesome. So let's see this again. Bulk. Yep, knocks them out.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
So I can just use the cloaking arrow
Critical life support levels.
if I don't have enough
Extraction is your
energy,
best option.
or if I want to build up energy for a crown. Okay. Good.
Life support activated.
Okay, so yeah, it seems
Another
whatever
life
your
support
current
capsule is
ability
now
strength is
available.
at the moment when you use dash wire, as in
We're
like when you
running out of
deploy
time.
it,
Consider extraction.
that seems to be, holy schmuck, that seems to be what the boost is like, because earlier it was 183 on the first one. Let me get back on it. Yeah, you see 183, but the second one I put down was like 190 something. So whatever your current strength is the boost for the
Tano, extraction is ready.
I love how this oxygen is being absolute garbage. Noise arrow? I assume that distracts enemies? Or it supposedly does? I don't know. See what the hell
Life
it
support
does?
has been replenished.
There. Noise.
Life support incoming.
Yeah, it does. Am I supposed to shoot it?
Critical life support
It doesn't do a
levels.
thing!
Extraction is your best
Okay,
option.
cool. It does like a little ping. But that's literally it. Unless I'm
Life support
somehow
activated.
using it wrong, but
Additional life support has arrived.
someone better explain to me then, because that is very confusing. Mostly the things you can complain about with Warframe is she's more of a slow Warframe, if that makes sense. Like, you actively are set down several pegs of speed with a Warframe. So,
Life support incoming.
I mean, other than that, I guess she's fine, but
Tano, extraction is ready.
So if you want to use Borum
Another
or
life support capsule is now available.
Nourish, you can do that. I mean, maybe if you need more energy, most likely go for oil. I don't know.
Life support has been replenished.
Why do they immediately crash? Still love the rework they did for life. That's awesome. Oh no, I'm coming. Oh, I'm sick of the bastard by this round. Huh.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
I can't.
Get ready for a capsule. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
I was trying to go operator boss on it, but it says, nah. Literally, it says no.
Life support activated.
Kidding me? That was another than headshot. Thank
We're
you.
running out of time. Consider extraction. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Good. Oh my. Wow, that must be how birds feel when there's frickin' windows. Because those didn't look like windows and... Oh, no, I'm feeling it, man. Oh, fucking God, if you could park! I'm sorry, yeah, today's just not my day.
A valuable lesson.
Yeah, I don't like evolving too much. One bit. Nice, but not the best. I'd rather play every other Warframe. I'm not saying she's absolute garbage like Banshee, in my opinion. But I've tried Banshee. I have tried several builds with Banshee. For some reason, she refuses to work. I've even used AoE weapons, like the Arcoplasmor and such, and she still refuses to work. So like I said, I am not saying Avara is garbage. I would rather play with every other Warframe though. Holy crap. That was the single... Whatever. Trying to figure out who to play. I mean, I'm gonna call it a stream, but oh, hold on, Trinity, I guess. It would do Zaku. Don't think I did any Octonauts because I think they're all there. Oh well, okay, yeah, maybe that, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Um, today is not it. I'm thinking about it. Wouldn't that count towards Archon Intensifier? Yeah, only time will tell. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I still need that one component. Yeah, I still do. Cool. 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 I'm just gonna build them to get 36 hours? Holy schmuck! You want to take a whole day and... Okay, now I look over here, these things are... Oh my god, some of these foundry durations. It is freaking insane. Oh, that is really stupid. I've already had the parallax built, but I guess I'm doing it when it's cool. Do I have the mantis from that? I hate that I have to keep going to the freaking... Oh my god, I hate switching back and forth. This is honestly annoying. Whatever. Go to the orbiter. We'll see what we have and what we don't have. Orbiter. Landing craft. Okay. Why the hell did I hear that? Okay. So, I'm building the parallax. So I have everything but the Xiphos. How... Oh, what? How do you get this? Yeah, I get... I wish you'd tell me where the hell I'm supposed to get it. That would have been awesome. Oh. With the head of an infested charge amounts the front of the craft. Starker's mark. Archimedean eye, sundial. Oh, some dowling, my apologies. Ornament awarded only to the most dedicated researchers, said by some to be representative of the eye of an ancient deity, sacrificed in return for wisdom. I'm pretty sure that is the man in the wall's
Otis
eye.
finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning
That's why I'm
how
hearing
to
jingle
live.
jangles. Spin. So we had the haunted interior, and then the spring. But since it's about to be Christmas, might as well keep it Christmas. I didn't really come to the orbiter much because, well, 99. I almost forget about the Roombas I have. So many Roombas. Yeah.
Welcome aboard. Noble Tenno.
What's up? Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. That's still cool. 10th anniversary. Oh yeah, that's right. I just could not remember for a minute what it was. I just had to refresh my brain. What else? Orbiter, specters, abilities, arcanes, ability. Plexus? Oh, mods, okay. I was confused at first. I'm not even freaking mod. Like I thought, stupidly expensive. I have nothing for that one. Wow. Stalls Hope Breach, fire suppression, extinguish one fire. One fire for. Wow, I have to wait 230 seconds for that. Wow, that is. I need a bunch of intricates, that's great. How do you know how much crit you're... I wish I knew, but unfortunately I really don't. Oh well. I kept trying to do the Android thing, but unfortunately I think my phone is not the right model, because it keeps saying, oh, this is not compatible with your device. It's like, shut the hell up.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
I'm trying to think what else. What else can I do with the orbiter? Orbiter appearance. Okay, we just did that. Literally anything else? Decorate. No, okay. Cool. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I want to play with Zaku for a little bit, then I'll call it a straight. Nope, no survival. Okay. Is there... Huh. Is there gonna be one when I go to regular? No, okay. Well, there's no conjunction spot, but that's great. Just got the Uranus. We'll just play with him a little. We'll play with him a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. I'm curious to if there goes that. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I'll be curious if the devs will ever tell us what Warframes make up Zaku. But then I realized, oh wait. They probably won't tell us because then it'll be a whole different Warframe. I'm actually curious. If we get a Gemini skin for Zaku, how would it be? Would it be a Frankenstein or what? I'm not curious because there has to be an original thing for Zaku, am I right? And then other Warframes got melded into them, am I right? Because then that literally means, oh, they have other people in them, like a literal Frankenstein basically, so I'm just confused, to be honest. Yeah, helmet over Zata's Whisper because, well, I did. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's the beam that I really don't care about. There, choose that one. The armor stripping one. Because I needed energy. I need energy for this build. That's my issue with this build. And everything else I was good on.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Bizaku can scale very nicely with enemies because whatever level the enemies are, it contributes to the guns you snatch along with the ability strength and such. So higher enemies and more ability strength equals stronger guns that you snatch. Not for your
I've
like your
delivered a
gun
life
guns.
support capsule to the
Just want to
area.
get that out of the way.
Activating it will buy you more time.
The ability range affects how many guns you snatch, not ability strength. I know it's very unique, it is very different, but that's how it is.
Life support on the way.
I did try out the new mod that came out, the one with the fourth ability portal. If you don't use the deep, if you don't have the Zanta's Whisper, I guess, that makes was supposed to make it good, it doesn't seem to do too much. I mean, it really does not do too much. I'm not trying to say, oh, the devs did an awful job. I'm just saying it's not the best thing. I mean, it's cool, but it's not the best. Like, I'll never try to say, oh, the devs made an awful thing, like, oh, they sucked and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just one of them. Okay, this one, so confused. It's just one of them, it's just one of the decent album that just doesn't really fit with me. Like, it just doesn't say, oh, this is good, you need to use it. It's just, oh look, Violet's just really looking forward to being a dog today.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Once we hit the 5-minute mark, we'll head out college stream. I'm not even sure if I'll do another stream today. We'll see. We'll see. I need to
The raid is off
organize
to
the
a successful
videos
start.
into their folders and such,
When
make sure
needed,
everything is
extraction
ordered.
is ready.
Because I don't think I've been putting the videos into their folders on YouTube to keep it organized for a little bit. I wish I could just multi-select it and put them all into one folder, but I decided to individually do it. It doesn't matter. Either way, it will be done. I have no idea where that 2.2 million came from. I think it may have been the film. I wish I knew. Okay, can you pick a freaking direction, please? Thank you.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Oh. Nice. Oh, I was gonna say something. Alright, I guess let me
Here's
open
what we
some
can do for you.
notepads. How much do I need? I need 100,000. Cool.
All right, what can we help you with?
Cool.
I hope you put it to good use.
Well, I can't wait for the new piece to come out on December 10th. Let me double check. December 10th. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go Gyre Prime. Gyre Giant Pound Buddy. I'm not gonna lie. I think nowadays I'm probably just gonna be on the lazier side and buy it. I won't even lie. I won't lie. And I keep hearing about a Warframe Creo program, so yeah, I don't know. I have to look into it more. See what that's all about. I'm just rather curious about it. What?
Hey,
Screw it. Okay, I guess I'll go do finishers real
Yeah.
quick, and then I'll let you stream. Let me pull out Ash thing, because that's just the best thing to do. That's just the best Warframe by that rate to all it do. I don't know why I typed it in. I don't even really think you need a purple shard. Like, yeah, that'd be funny, but like, I don't even think you really need to, because this thing does so much freaking damage. Again, I don't really like the fact that for some... I really... My brain's actually just dying right now. Give me a minute. I don't like the fact that whenever you do... Not that one. There it is. When you do teleport, I don't like the fact that when Shadows, aka Bladestorm, is active, that for some reason you turn into a statue, not a statue, a shadow, and it doesn't count towards your invisibility. I don't like that. That is relatively stupid, in my opinion. It's just dumb, in my opinion, because you're trying to do finishers with this. You're going to have Bladestorm a decent bit up. It's like pretty much all the time, because it does millions of damage and it's going to do the most. It's your most damaging thing. But you need invisibility from teleport. And there's the issue. Because Blade Storm interferes and it's just stupid. It really is just stupid. So you're gonna have 403% ability strength with both of these active if you get this at maxed up. Because 60, 30, that gives you 90, plus 313, that will give you 403%. If you're gonna do Archon shards, wait. That's right, because I can. If you're going to do Archon shards, like if you want to do red, I would strongly, and I mean strongly, advise using red shards for duration instead of strength, because you are perfectly fine on strength. You are going to literally do millions of damage with your proof ability. You are perfectly fine.
Distract the infested while a lone
The
Tenno
only
operative hunts for
reason-
supplies. Set off the
The
alarms to start.
only reason you will probably ever
A steady stream
use
of toxic
more
spores
strength
is being
from them
released into the
shards
area. Hold on. Emergency life
is
support
if you're
inbound.
substituting
The Juggernaut
the
nearby,
mods
it will only attack when
with
it
something.
senses high
I really
concentrations
don't.
of
That is
infested
it.
blood. Slowly
I don't know
fight
what
if
else
you
you
want it
can
to go away.
really do it for.
I am no longer detecting signs of a Juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
How much it costs. But yes, like I said, you're going to do millions. And then you go with, yeah, you're perfect.
Life support incoming. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
I was expecting a whole bunch more energy instead of immediately like 5. Or is it just me?
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Oh boy, it's darker.
I know your every move. There is no salvation for your crime.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
You shall not leave this place. I have failed. This one will remain unpunished.
You are running out of
Respectively, I
time.
just prefer the original actor they did for Stalker. I don't know why they changed it. I don't know if it's because of the previous
Life
actor
support
left or
has been
something. I
replenished.
really don't know why. I'm not saying, oh, it's garbage. I just simply prefer the original one more. It's just like, it had more terror into it. It had more of a threat, more of,
Get ready for a capsule.
what else can I say? You know what I mean? I don't know, just more menacing is all I can say. Okay, I'm not complaining, I'm not saying, oh, the new voice sucks, it's just my personal preference, you know? Also, I do wish that freaking Shadows would contribute to the, here's what I hope, that's what I would like for the invisibility for Ash. A, they stop turning you
Another
into a
life support
shadow when
capsule is now
the shadows are
available.
active, so you can actually keep your... There's no way in hell that you kill Starker then an act...
30-second warning.
Alright. Let's do this. Wow. I did not whoop your ass. I definitely didn't whoop your ass just butt in front of the face and here we are. You still want it. Yeah, as you can see, you're going to basically insta-kill still that back.
Extraction is available.
As
if
I
you
said,
need it.
you are fine.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option. Spore
I'm sorry,
saturation
it's
is
just
nearing
today, it's
critical
not my
mass.
day.
After
Oh,
that
no.
point, no
I'm not
amount
trying to
of life
sound
support
angry,
will
I'm not
save
trying
you.
to sound rude or anything like that. It's
Life
just,
support
today is
activated.
not today. It's just one of them days you're just not in the mood, you know? Like, there'll be some days
Life
where
support on the
you're
way.
just mad for no reason. Or, I don't know, it's just, like I said, it's just one of them days.
Additional life support has arrived.
But you don't really need a purple shard on Ash, because you're gonna,
The spores
like,
have almost
I'll
completely
demonstrate real
saturated
quick.
the atmosphere.
Again,
You need to
I'll
get out of
demonstrate
there.
it again. As I said, you are fine. The only reason I can think to why you would need more damage is if the enemy is like super tanky, or if you don't use Radical Advance to give you more crit.
Spore saturation
That is like
is nearing
the
critical
only
mass.
reason I can
After that
think.
point, no amount of life support will save you.
Actually, I'm trying to think for another reason you would really need more. But you like purple shards. I mean, if you want to use a purple shard, sure, you can use one purple shard to give it a little of a nudge. But if you want to deck out the entire thing, it just doesn't. Like, I know I'm doing it for the laughs and such of Kulabo, but it still is a relatively good thing to put more purple shards onto him, even more Tau Forge and such, because not every melee is going to be a very good melee, even with Kulabo. So it is just more of a precaution. Now, where the hell is this hammer? Because there's a hammer that just skyrockets slam damage as soon as I can find it. Was this it? Each successful kill from this builds up an extra charge. Oh, shit, it is the one. Okay. I don't think there's a better version. Yeah. Melee kills grant next slam attack more damage, more range, and stacks up to 5 times. Slam attack applies electricity. So, basically, you get that. Oh shit! That is literally 1,250% damage and 10 range. Holy shit! Beware my deadly Magikarp. Curious. I'm actually curious. River disposition is very high. Holy crap. So, how do you tell the radius? Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Never mind. I was literally about to say, how do you tell the radius of the slam attack? Then I remember the slam rework. And I was like, shoot. Jumping distance. Oh well. That's what the devs did. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna tell them to change it. I'm not gonna say start petition to change it back. It's just, bro, it's done. It's over with. Nah. Oh well. Just, we gotta move on. No point in being mad over it. Now, where the heck did I... Where's the hate? I need to find the hate. I need hate. Give me the hate. Thank you very much. So, how fast? Relatively fast. I'm actually curious. Hold on. Real quick. Does it attack speed? I mean, I would assume it does. But I just still need to make sure. No, it doesn't. Weird. It sure as hell feel it does. Okay. Just trying to see if attack speed would affect the wind up, but no, it does not. So yeah, apparently for the Tower Run focus stuff, you're going to need resources from the memory mission, the memory wars, basically, for the old piece. I'm pretty sure you're still going to need focus, because it still showed the focus schools in that, so I probably need to stock up on Varzarin, Naramod, and Vadari. I think Zenarut and Yunari are going to be perfectly fine, to be honest. Then again, I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know. I'm not trying to change the lens of them, because once you slap that on, you are not able to change it. Well, no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. You are not able to change it without breaking the lens. As in losing the lens. Yes. I think this is good with you probably don't really need all Umbra, but with my build, that's what I did. I like it. It's most beneficial with me. I don't think adaptation helps Overguard, and your main defense from dying is Overguard and health, so it only makes sense. Okay. The only thing I can necessarily, the only slot I can really advise you to helmet over, hold on, boosted 75% ability attack efficiency, 100% attack wind-up speed. Oh, okay. Maybe it was something like that. If you want, probably the Warframe, because in most cases, it's not too helpful. I will not lie, however, when you use it with Recompense, well, my apologies, Collective Curse, that becomes nice. Very nice, actually, because more enemies in this and connected equals more damage all over the place. It does slash. It is very good with that, but outside of that, other than like maybe get some combo with it, it's not useful really. So if you want, you could go with Roar, you could go with Nourish, you could go for Eclipse. Actually, let me see. Now I'm curious. Because there'll be some things where it says, oh, you can't have blah blah, so let me check actually. Okay. My body. You. It's like a freaking child you gotta feed him. Oh, okay, so you can do Roar. I was not 100% sure if you could or couldn't. So, yeah, you could go with Nourish, you could go with Roar, you could go with Eclipse. Actually, let me go see what all you would want and could do. If you want, you could go with Energized Munitions, because granted, Kulivo is more marketed towards melee. He is good with guns, is because of because you know he's tanky as crap, and then also Collective Curse. I'm trying to see what else. Yeah. 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 I mean, if you want or if you have energy worries, then you could, but I don't think most people would. That could be nice because like whatever. No, that's literally exactly recompense basically, but weaker. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Nourish. You could go with Ephorium Eye. You can't go with Parasitic Armor. There's literally no shields. Petrify you could, but man, Pirate Tanks, man. Oh, does it hotshot affect all? Well, nah, there's no point to it by that rate, because you already have a bunch of freaking crit. Resonator, no, Sentient. Yeah, like I said, where you could do Sentience Wrath for more damage and to keep them up. You could do Shock if you want. I'll explain it, not because just Shock, but because there's an augment mod for Shock where you hold down you hold down the ability button and you infuse your weapons with electricity, which will obviously be nice on some builds, mainly Influence, because Influence is literally all over the freaking market of melee, because unfortunately, it is freaking bombast is just broken. It is beautiful. It gets tiring here in Influence in literally every build, I won't lie, okay? Most builds to all builds, they say Influence, 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 Influence. I get that. It is annoying as crap at points, but it's honest to God truth. You know what? You could You could go for Warcry, just not realize that. Because you get more attack speed, and you also get more armor. And Kulo's main thing is armor and melee, so it makes sense. Webbed Embrace. You could do that, but I don't think you gotta do it. You could do Wired Size, but I don't think you got it. You're good. You don't even need this because Recompense, aka the knives, literally does exactly that. Zada's Whisper, you could. There may be some broken things with that. Airburst, nah. If you have energy issues, you could go with Bright Bonnet. Or if you have energy issues, if you want to boost up your ability, well, you wouldn't even really want to use this for ability buffing, because Kulovo's does not last very long. No. Nah. That's his ability? I mean, that's his. Hold on, that's his augment? I mean, holy carp. That is Chroma's helmet ability. Huh. I never knew, to be honest. That's awesome. That's cool. I really did not know that was it. Okay, the more you know. So, you could put this on, I guess, if you wished. Because then you could either go for A, more health, or B, more armor. So, yeah. Lol, nah. If you want, you could use either, but man. Null Star, that's nice, yeah, because you get damage reduction. No, you can't use that at all. No. So, people are talking about the Thero Strike and the augment on it as, where you enemies take more crit damage. It's cool, I won't lie. Busted, yes. I just personally do not care. I'm good. I'm getting so much crit for my weapons, and you have to spam this over and over and over. I get it is relatively cheap. I personally do not care. It is just not the ability for me. Like, if it was just, oh, you smack, and then like, oh, it's a duration, then okay, I wouldn't mind that. But it literally is only the enemies it smacks, and then that's it. So respectively, I don't really, meh. So what was this? That, alright. So, yeah, overall, let me go over the ones I think you would probably want to use. Thero Strike, if you really want more of that crit. Lava or Ensnare, if you want to pull in a bunch of enemies up close. You could use Elemental Ward from Chroma, maybe. Because you get more armor, you could do more health or something like that, you know. Zata's Whisper, that gives you more damage and it's void, and there may be some interactions like that. You could go with Warcry because more armor, more attack speed. You probably don't really want Webbed Embrace because that's just meh. Well, it's nice, but like, you have to slap it down a whole bunch, and it's cool though. It's just, you know. You could go with Shock. That would be nice for like influence. You don't have to mod on Electric. You could go with Roar for more damage. You could go for Sentient Wrath for more damage. Oh wait, Frontal Cast only. So it takes out the AoE where it's only the people in front of you. Okay, that kind of sucks. You could use Euphorium Eyes if you want to armor strip, but if you do a bunch of damage, which you'll probably do, I think you should be fine. Mori, that should be relatively fine. Actually, no, there's no freaking point because it takes out the invulnerability of a freaking mind. You could go for Nourish. You could go for Lightcap's Hunt if you want to go for energy orbs into energy or something like that, if you wish. You could go for energized munitions. You could go for Eclipse. But yeah, that's relatively what I think you could do if you wish to helmet anything onto Kulabo. So, yeah, that's always nice. Switch. Should be not. Let me switch it back to Trinity because I want to play for next. Trinity, thank you. So I just have to level that up. Yeah. So I thank you for watching, and well, that's not the right button. I hope y'all have a lovely day. Yay!